Okay, we got another 5-minute game here. This guy played d6 against me. Alright, so it's turning into a King's Indian. I shouldn't have played this. Man. It's such a habit for me as white to play knight f3, but against the King's Indian, f3 or f4 is better. I mean the pawn to f3 and pawn to f4. So what to do here? I guess I'll move here. Okay. Suppose I'll go. Where do I want to go? I mean, if this diagonal opens up, this might be nice for my bishop. I suppose he can take my bishop. I don't really care. But wait, he's got two. That's fine. This guy's playing pretty quick. I don't want to be too far down on the time. So yeah, now I can play f4 and be happy about my position. And really, I don't see where his knight goes, frankly, except back. So I'm fine. And here it's like I'm stacking the exchange. You know, I have so much space, a huge edge in development. If he takes this, he doesn't have the dark squared bishop to help defend. I don't see how he survives this. I don't know. We'll see if I know how to attack this. I mean, the proof is in the pudding, right? I mean, there are these these factors where I'm much better developed. I feel like my king is safer than his. My pieces are in better squares. I have more space. My pawns are further advanced. I believe the exchange check was justified just to get his bishop away from his king. But we'll see how it works out for me. Okay, so there's another hole right in front of his king. I guess he's trying to keep my knight out. What to do here? I suppose I can threaten this pawn, but at the same time, like, I don't want to trade queens. So But when I move my rook here, actually this pawn becomes pinned, so I can just play here or here to attack it. In fact, I do want to play here to stop this pawn from moving and letting his bishop out. So I think playing here just threatens to play here. That's the idea. And now once I move here, my knight has space to jump in. So this is going to look like a fun game. So yeah, this isn't really attacking the pawn to take it right away. This is attacking the pawn and pinning it. So here it's pinned even further, sort of. So I guess once I play here, he can move his bishop this way. But if he does that immediately, I'm just taking this. And as soon as he responds to this, if he responds to this by moving here, I win the pawn and my knight's got a nice. Well. So here, take, take, take. My knight is just huge monsters on this square. And I'm threatening things like knight here, knight here. Yeah, I like this. I like this move a lot. Even if his bishop ends up here and coming down this way, I feel like that's a small price to pay for the monster knight. Now, if he lets my knight come in here, which I'm not sure how he avoids it. If I can get my knight here and my queen over here, that looks like it might win. Huh. Counterplay. Well, bishop. Pawn here looks like it defends this pawn, and well, I mean, this pawn isn't really defended. I mean, attacked, right? I mean, my queen has got this. It's a little bit overworked, but not really. I can just take with the knight. What to do? Let's play a little bit faster. If I move my pawn here, he can play his queen this way. But I don't think that really, I don't know. But the queen here and the bishop coming here later, that looks a little bit dangerous. But I still have my light squared bishop, so I should be fine. I should be fine. Okay, let's move here. Now I'm threatening to win the bishop with the knight check here. So he defends against that and wants to trade bishops. I'm not sure trading bishops is something that I want him to do, so I think I'll go here. Okay, and I want my knight here, so okay, I can play my knight here, attacking the queen. Oh, I can just play here, check. That looks good. And his queen can run out of squares if I get to play this move. His queen's got to come back here. And she's awfully short on squares at that point. It's sort of away from the game, you know. What to do. This diagonal is useful for my bishop. So maybe I don't want to... Decisions. Queen here looks like fun. Let's do that. I suppose he moves his queen back this way. Nope. He is bound and determined to attack me. I think I'll move my queen here. That's kind of a subtle threat. This pawn can't move right now because of the mate on h7. So I'm threatening to move my bishop here. Okay, I'll give you the knight for the bishop, but I do not want to give you my queen, or not my bishop. So if I move my queen, you know, he's taking here. I gotta do this. Now if I pick up the two rook, he can move here, and then if I simplify, that leaves the rook and the bishop versus the queen, which is a little bit better than what I have now, but not by much. Yeah, it's tough. It's a really tough decision.
Watch your time.
I guess I have to. I mean, it looks like I can create a passed pawn over here. He doesn't have any checks. So it's good, you know, his queen's not very active. Crap. Man. See, this is the danger that happens. I mean, you really need more time in this endgame to be able to ensure that your opponent's queen. And here this is not good. You need more time in the endgame to be sure that your queen, your opponent's queen doesn't have all that activity to win back your material. Of course, you know, here I am just playing with loose pieces. Wow, that's checkmate. Oh boy. Well, so you know, I thought the exchange attack was justified. Let's look and see what Houdini thinks. So here he thinks black is slightly ahead. But after all these moves, yeah, so now it's starting to think I'm ahead a little bit. I mean, it's like a tenth of a pawn, but it's something. So here I've given up. Yeah, it looks like black has a half pawn advantage now. So this wasn't completely justified. But after a move like that, it's looking better. Let's see how this works out. So the best move here was bishop f3. But this is fine. So yeah, after his queen moves here, apparently I have some good stuff here because knight e4 is coming. Yeah, knight e4. Now bishop g4. Oh yeah, okay, that's really cool actually. Bishop g4 is possible. This move. Because if queen takes, then, well, I'll just show you. If queen takes, the knight here check, and then the queen is mine. So, but my move here, it's still okay for me. So yeah, knight f6 was the move. King h8, bishop takes, not queen takes. So here I'm giving him counterplay now. Bishop c6 is a problem. But he doesn't play bishop c6, so I'm still fine. I played back. Now it's saying rook fd8 is good for black. This is also pretty good for black. And here, yeah, he should have just moved his rook over instead of trading. But yeah, and it likes the rook remove here too for black. So this is good. And now it does like bishop takes b7. But now you have to really play accurately here, because this check here is coming. So rook d6 here is the way to play, stopping the check, and this just loses, yeah, immediately. Now it's -9 pawns in black's favor. So immediately after this move, I've lost the game. Ah, such a shame. I don't know. If I had more time, I could have looked for things like that, but I was down on time, and it's really tough to play when when your opponent has twice as much time as you. So there went that game. That was my mistake. I guess I should have thought about that. Going into a really complicated in-game like that when you're down on time is not something you want to do. I probably should have thought about moving my queen instead of letting him trade it down. Because moving my queen, if we both have queens, then we both can do things tricky like that. So I'm guessing queen back here and blitz would have been the more like the easier move or whatever to play, because now I still have my queen. I'm still down the exchange, but I have my queen and I can fight. So it's not the, yeah, I don't know. It's difficult to play. Anyway, that's that game. Sometimes I like to look at what ifs like this, but I don't know. We'll see what happens next time. Maybe I can remember these rules about time pressure in games in the future. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Bye.